What's happening, guys? This is the Grandmaster of Faster, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokémon Stadium for the Nintendo 64. In this episode, we are going to tackle the Saffron Gym Tower, led by Sabrina. Since Sabrina uses Psychic Pokémon, I have decided to use my red version team, mainly because of Jolteon's Pin Missile and Tauros' strong physical attacks. Ironically, we aren't going to be fighting any Psychic Pokémon until the gym leader herself. I know, really strange. If anything, Q-Ball's team consists of Pokémon that are weak against Psychic. That seems to be a recurring theme in the gym leader castle. Let's go ahead and lead off with Exeggutor. And we're going to bring Alakazam and Starmie as backup. I decided to go with Starmie because I need something to deal with that Dragonair in case it shows up.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected.
I don't know if a decisive victory is going to be expected because if you remember my battle in the Fuchsia Gym Tower, it was relatively easy. Not so here. But more on that later. Right now we're dealing with this Primeape, fighting type, with the moves Fury Swipes, Counter, Dig, and Thrash largely irrelevant because it just fainted. As I was saying, the Fuchsia Gym Tower was a pretty easy one. Not so this time around. For the record, I am not saying the gym trainers are difficult. Far from it, the gym trainers are really easy. Sabrina, however, is a different beast altogether. But we'll worry about that when the time comes. For now, we have to deal with this Dragonair. Dragonair is a dragon type with the moves Wrap, Slam, Hyper Beam, and Dragon Rage, and it's definitely his most powerful Pokemon. Wrap and Hyper Beam are never a friendly combination, but if you have an Ice type, then Dragonair shouldn't be an issue. Your best hope is to pray that you can tank a Hyper Beam, because then you'll get a free hit.
There's a difference in the number of
Alright, what is your last Pokemon, Mr. Q-Ball? You are going to send out a Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn is a ground and rock type with the moves Horn Drill, Body Slam, Earthquake, and Stomp. Any special attack will do Rhyhorn in. It's mainly a physical wall and sweeper. And interestingly enough, I'm looking at Cerebi's website and it shows a Rhydon on his team. So once again, their information is not 100% accurate. Which is unfortunate because I'm using Cerebi as my primary source of information in this game. Oh well, not really something I have to worry about. Alright, one battle down, and 3 more to go. But like I said, these battles are the easy ones. Okay, battle number 2 against Burglar. And once again, he doesn't use a single Psychic Pokemon on his team. His team is comprised entirely of Fire types. So naturally, Rhydon is an excellent choice, but just in case, we'll bring Tauros and Alakazam. I want to bring Starmie, but I can't because it doesn't have any water moves.
How will the gym's second opponent conduct battle? We'll need a strong effort to win.
No, we won't. We'll just need some Earthquakes and Rock Slides, that's all. He's going to lead off with his Ninetales. Ninetales is probably his most powerful Pokemon. It's a Fire type with the moves Fire Blast, Confuse Ray, Bide, and Hyper Beam. That's a really interesting move set, and Ninetales is a really strong special attacker. So Fire Blast can definitely hurt. Ninetales was one of those Pokemon that got pretty screwed in Generation 2 onwards because when Special was split into 2 stats, because its best stat nowadays, oddly enough, is Special Defense, and that's not really good for a Fire type. So Now he's got his Vulpix. Vulpix is a fire type with the moves Flamethrower, Double Edge, Reflect, and Double Team. So one Earthquake and it's going down. A lot of Burglar's Pokemon do have pretty strong special stats, so physical is the way to go on him. 2 Pokemon down and 1 left. What is coming out next? He's gonna go for his Charmeleon. Charmeleon is a fire type with the moves Slash, Submission, Seismic Toss, and Rage. The only 2 things that will pose me any threat are Submission and Seismic Toss, but even then, I think a Rock Slide should one-hit KO him. Alright, come on. There we go, there we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, 2 down and 2 to go. So far, we haven't had a single Pokemon KO'd. Alright, let's move on to trainer number 3. This one's going to be a little bit tougher than the previous 2, but it still isn't anything to be concerned about if you have a Psychic Pokemon. If you don't, however, then things get a little, shall we say, annoying.
Here's the 3rd trainer battle with only the gym leader left after this. What kind of battle can we expect to see?
Like I said earlier, if you have a Psychic Pokemon, you can expect to see a pretty easy battle. She's leading off with her Ghastly, Ghost Poison type, Confuse Ray, Toxic, Thunderbolt, and Psychic. This trainer loves confusion. So you'll want to pick some Pokemon that are pretty fast so you can avoid getting confused. If you do get confused, however, it is a much better idea to switch out your Pokemon rather than risk the confusion. Oh, gonna go to Gengar, I see. Gengar is a Ghost Poison type with the moves Confuse Ray, Toxic, and Mega Drain, and probably an unknown 4th move that I'm unaware of. I don't know if I'm actually going to KO it because Gengar, yeah, Gengar does have really good special stat. Oh, Toxic, that's not friendly. Seismic Toss won't work, so I will use another Psychic. Alright, I've gotten poisoned, but honestly, that's the worst thing that's happened to me so far in this gym tower. Alright, which Pokemon are you going to send out now? She's gonna go for Golbat. Golbat is a poison and flying type with the moves Confuse Ray, Mimic, Screech, and Swift. Some unusual moves right there, but Golbat really can't do all that much aside from confuse you and copy your moves. And Golbat's really frail, so KOing it is a pretty easy task. But that is it. All 3 of the gym trainers have been defeated. Well, that was just the preliminaries. I hope you are ready for a fight because, oh boy, this battle can be really, really tough. That is one heck of a lineup she's got there. I am going to lead off with Tauros, and I will also bring out Jolteon. Well, I've changed my mind. I'm going to lead off with Jolteon, then I'm going to bring in Tauros as backup. Lastly, I'm going to send in Starmie.
The challenger faces Sabrina, the Saffron gym leader and the mistress of Psychic Pokémon, trying not to get strangled by Psychic attack.
Alright, so Sabrina's first Pokemon is going to be Exeggutor, Grass Psychic type with the moves Leech Seed, Toxic, Mega Drain, and Psywave. So I decided to paralyze Exeggutor so I could have a little bit of an easier time, and yes! The Pokemon gods are pleased. Now I'm just going to use Pin Missile to finish it off. It's probably going to take a few Pin Missiles, but Exeggutor is still quad weak to Bug. And Jolteon is really one of the few Pokemon that can comfortably deal with it. And again, it's fully paralyzed! Thank you! Thank you very much! Exeggutor's main strategy is to whittle your HP down and then finish you off with Mega Drain. So it's pretty annoying, but if you can take it out quickly, then it won't have time to set up. Alright, advantage me. What is Pokemon number 2? Oh jeez, I was afraid of this. Alakazam, Psychic type, with the moves Psybeam, Disable, Toxic, and Dig. I need to paralyze that Alakazam as quickly as possible. And it is going to go for Dig. I was hoping it would have used Toxic. I'm not sure what to do. I know I'll have to switch out because I know Jolteon can't survive a Dig. So I'm going to switch out for Tauros. The reason being is that I know Tauros has really good physical attack, and it shouldn't be able to survive a Hyper Beam. Although if it does, I'll be in trouble. So instead, I think I'm going to hit it with a Body Slam. And I will see what its next move is after that. Ooh, critical hit. Excellent. That was about as good as I had hoped. So that is her most dangerous Pokemon down. Well, actually, that's not her most dangerous Pokemon. I would say her Hypno is. But fortunately, she doesn't send out Hypno. She sends out her Kadabra. Kadabra is a Psychic type with the moves Disable, Psybeam, Reflect, and Seismic Toss. You need to take out Kadabra before it can set up Reflect. Otherwise, it'll have covered its only weakness. Hypno's really dangerous because it's got Hypnosis and Dream Eater, and that's always annoying, but we won't have to worry about that because Kadabra has fainted and we've won!
That's it! Stay clear!
Ah. Wow, that was a little bit easier than I expected. Make no mistake, I have had loads of trouble with Sabrina in the past, and you can too if you are unprepared. But that is it for the Saffron Gym Tower. And upon Sabrina's defeat, we received the key and opened the door to Blaine's Tower. So next time on Let's Play Pokemon Stadium, we're going to see if we can beat the heat against Blaine. See you guys next time. Hey, did you like what you saw? Then be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter for updates on my videos. Also, do you want to record LP videos like me? Then check out my kit page for my go-to equipment for recording.